We are so back, baby! Okay, this might be unscripted, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go. But recently, the Friday Night Funkin' Indie Cross team. Oh man, okay, let's restart. So recently, the Friday Night Funkin' Indie Cross devs have released a sampler for their music for the upcoming version 2, the Hollow Knight update. And oh my gosh, it looks amazing. Starting off with Cuphead, they have these like stop motion die rotating, and it's supposed to be the snake eyes from Cuphead, and it's just simply genius. This is the Devil's bonus free play song, the Satanic Funkin', but now it's been renamed to Satanic Swinger. And you can see him at the end of the Cuphead teaser, and it's so good. And then we transition to Sans, and the Sans, he sounds so much better. The instrumental sounds so much better now. I always liked the original in version 1, but this new version sounds so good. I love the visualizer art. Boyfriend looks so good in the Undertale style. Sans is no longer in his Moro art style, but in his original Undertale sprites. And he looks so good, and they make reference to the pacifist boss fight from the 10th anniversary using that little dance animation. And I love on the left that they have the four commands you can do in Undertale: the fight, axe, item, and mercy. And I love that they're just beat books got up. I love that detail so much. And I love how it's a different either like mic stuff or like the Newgrounds angry face. And I love the red soul at the top just like moving right with the visualizer. That looks so good. And then the bendy part, while I am admittedly not that big of a bendy fan, I still find the glow up insane. The new art looks honestly really cool, as we saw a sneak peek at the bendy menu art. And I really love the new instrumental. It sounds even better. The new Imminent Demise part sounds even better than it did the first time around. V1 was honestly really hard to top. I'm surprised they managed to top it. I love the detail that the music's technically playing from the tape recorder found in Joey Drew Studios. I know a little bendy lore, so I know that's where you hear a tape recording from an old employee who I think died off. So that's really cool. And Hollow Nest. Freaking the Hollow Knight part. Oh my gosh, the Hollow Knight part is so good. What? Oh my gosh. So we get the City of Tears, and it looks 1-to-1. Like, it looks like the Team Cherry themselves drew this art. It looks fantastic. Hornet sounds amazing. The instrumental feels exactly like Hollow Knight. And Boyfriend also sounds really good. And then they show off the cutscene again. And like the cutscene animation that we saw from the Silk preview, the little animation we saw from the Silk preview still looks really good. We saw the outline of the knight, so he might even appear in week 4. We have no idea. And I love that that the song Hollow Nest is taking place in the City of Tears. It makes me really theorize that Song 1 Silk is going to be Green Path, Song 2 is going to be Hollow Nest in the City of Tears, and Song 3 is going to be Kingdom's Edge with the second Hornet fight. Because I think what they're doing is making Hornet each appearance that she's appeared when you fight you as the knight in Hollow Knight. Because you fight her in Green Path, you meet her in the City of Tears with a cutscene, and then you fight her in Kingdom's Edge to get the symbol, to get the king's whatever you call it, to go into the abyss. It's such a cool. If they make this third song, whatever it's called, put it in Kingdom's Edge, that would genuinely be so cool. And then we got the Goose again from Untitled Goose Game. I don't know why they're remixing it, but honestly, it sounds so much better, which is really funny. I have a friend who's like, "Why did I like the Goose part more than the Hollow Knight part?" And he's a Hollow Knight fan, so that was really funny. But I love the art, which clearly looks like it's supposed to be menu art for the Goose, so that might actually have might not be like a secret anymore. It might actually have a little menu art. And I love the icon. I love the animated icon. I hope that has relevant, that like maybe we'll get some new events inside the song besides the glasses, besides the typical like gamer rag glasses that we saw. But what I really wanted to talk about today is the ingenuity of version 2 of Indie Cross. Version 1, in my opinion, was very much Moro's direction, and that's not bad at all. But you can clearly tell that things were pretty unified under his art style. And while I absolutely love Moro's art style, I love it to death in bits and pieces. But it definitely unified the mod. So with version 2, now that Moro stepped down, the devs are able to take a chance and completely immerse themselves in each game world. Cuphead with his ragtime, sometimes swing, sometimes EDM music. I love that so much because that's very much what Cuphead music is, kind of swing, kind of like 20s, 30s music. And I love the 2030s jazz music. And I love they look like stop motion almost. They look like stop motion real life dye, like clay dye that was made for the video, and it looks so good in the teaser. The new Undertale stuff that we've seen in the trailers and previews and in the sampler looks amazing. It looks amazing. The sprites look straight ripped out of Undertale itself. The Sans one looks almost like they just gave Sans a mic. It looks like a Toby Fox just gave Sans a mic, and that would just get him in a real game sprite. They reused that pacifist thing, like I said earlier, and Boyfriend looks directly like he looks straight out of Undertale with his pixel sprites. He looks amazing, and I love the use of like the action bar on the left, the 4 different actions you can use. That was such a cool detail. I just really love like the brief art that we saw of the pixel, of the battle box, and of the new like art with the new poses like Boyfriend gets when he gets possessed by Kara. There's also, I forgot to mention, the new sprites that we saw briefly in the Funkcast trailer, but that's not really what I'm here to talk about today. And then finally, the Bendy section so far seems to be getting the least glow up. Because honestly, I don't know, I am not a Bendy fan, so I don't know exactly how you would immerse itself in the Bendy art style. But so far, they seem to be doing a pretty good job with just touching up on V1 stuff. That might not need too much. But the new content looks genuinely amazing. The Hollow Nest preview genuinely feels straight ripped out of Hollow Knight. That when I heard that violin, I'm like, oh my god, this is Hollow Knight. This is just Hollow Knight music. Like I said, the art looks like if Team Cherry worked with the devs and just drew that themselves. Hornet looks amazing. Boyfriend's new V2 style honestly creates this really good look that I just think Moro couldn't replicate himself. It creates this really sleek, like new design that I love so much. And in the Silk preview that we got back in December, I think that looks really cool how the instrumental was changed to Green Path's instrumental. So it's now like less like high energy as the original song was. And that's gonna be more on the down low, much more chill. I freaking love that. And then the Goose just honestly, he didn't need the touch-up, but I think it's better because it gives him a little more swing and a little more fun, rather than just the more like cringe, like, oh my gosh, it's the Goose song, haha. Now it feels kind of cool to listen to. And honestly, I'm really hyped for what they do for Nightmare Hornet or the bonus songs for Hollow Knight. I'm so excited for this mod again. Like, I've been patiently waiting 4 years for version 2. And while I'm a very patient person when it comes to developers working on games, seeing stuff like this genuinely reminds me of why I've been so excited in the first place. It reminds me of why I have so much love for the people who work on this and the love of the product itself. So, Friday Night Funkin' Indie Cross devs, if any one of you sees this, if Penkaru, if any one of you sees this, thank you. Thank you so much for making Indie Cross version 2. I know it must be so hard working. I know it must be so hard trying to do your best to perfect it and have a high quality standard. But genuinely, that high quality standard is so worth it. I have been geeking for the last few days, and it reached 50 on the YouTube hype button, on the YouTube hype feature. And that's honestly incredible because Indie Cross, I can't even speak. And that's see you soon at the end. That's the first time you guys have seen you soon. That is not when it's ready, not like TBD, not like we'll announce it when we're comfortable. Like, no, that was see you soon. So I have high hopes that this version 2 will come out this year, that we'll get the Hollow Knight update. And oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm genuinely so excited. Thank you, every single one of you devs who have ever worked on version 1, who have came and gone. For the new people like Penkaru, genuinely thank you so much. You're doing such a good job. And I'm sorry if this sounds extremely unprofessional or immature. You guys make me feel like a kid again. You guys got me so hyped. Like, I am so excited for whatever you do for the future of Indie Cross. I don't know if anyone's gonna have to step down after version 2 releases. I don't know if anyone's gonna have to go or not, but I am genuinely so excited for this mod. So once again, thank all of you. I thank every single one of you, even if I can't remember all your names. Genuinely thank you. And I repeat, I cannot wait for when version 2 comes. So thank you. This is a very impromptu, this was a very passionate, quick video I had to make. It's just like, I've been so excited for this mod. I've been waiting for so long, and seeing that preview has gotten me so excited for what Indie Cross V2 is gonna do with just like I said, the genius of replicating each game's feel now is so smart, and it's so lovely, and it's so accurate. And I hope that whatever they do with Boyfriend, that he feels straight ripped out of Friday Night Funkin', and like he has that home feel of FNF inside of these games. Like he ends up feeling more like a Newgrounds character. But yeah, this video has gone way too long. But thank you again, every single one of you devs. Thank you for watching this video. And if Indie Cross V2 comes out, I don't know what I would do. I don't have any, I don't know, maybe I'll play it live on stream or something. I don't know. I will be the most geeked in my life when I play that version 2. Okay, signing off. This video is getting too long. Bye.